Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. We continue playing Rogue Trader, and we yeah, right passage. Here we go. Okay, let's try and find Winter Scale. Maybe. Maybe we'll. I guess we will be able to find him, but yeah, the shuttle disappeared. What? The shuttle disappears in the wild vegetation of the island. It's such a strange word. Written as Island, yeah, and you pronounce as island. Okay. Several hours passed before the rogue trader finally admits that he has been aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempt to go back on track by retracing his steps have failed. Vox communication cannot reach the ship. Now it becomes clear how Caligos Winterscale could get lost on his own. So we are as well, yeah, lost a little bit. Okay, yeah, you know, it's really easy to get lost in the woods. Like telling you from my experience of the woods. Winterscale search shuttle crashed during landing. Neither the pilot nor scouting team survived. What's that? What's that, Mark? Like, we can talk to someone, but there is no one in there. Okay. Yeah, when I was finishing my contracts, like, I guess from something like 25 years old. When I was finishing my contracts, every time when I returned home, I was going to the woods for like, I don't know, sometimes even a week and more, and 2 weeks just to stay there. Lush, what? Lush growth has sprung up in seconds. What? Blocking the way. The trail is gone. Oh. Okay. So we need to go here. Removed after returning to your flagship. Yeah, we know that already. Oh, look at that. The forest hike lasts an entire day. In golden rays of dark, the road raider sees a small hill crowned with an aquila, a double-headed eagle turtle made from the plastil and rockreed components of an ancient ship. The foot of the hill provides as much less scenic view. However, the soil is stained brown from all the flesh smeared upon it, contrasted only by the white specks of bone shard mixed into the dried up bloody mass. Okay. So, yeah, Eldari. Let me guess. We are going to fight you, yeah?
In the dust.
And you choose a monkey will pay for your suffering. Yeah. Suffering, the spirit stones are shattered. The she who thirsts has long finished her feast. We will destroy them. Every monkey who... Did you hear that? Okay, so you... The soul destroyed are back. Cain, fill our hearts with fury.
Your kind has no right to exist.
Only death lies before you.
Who said that? Oh, that was you. Yeah, I guess that was you. What do we have here? Like a bunch of... But why are you all facing this way? A bunch of shooters there. Have been... Oh, that's an ambush. That's an ambush. Okay, so Solomon, I guess you need to go forward. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Echo? Echo is here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Pascal is not in the place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. The next one is Henrik, so let's just buff up with Henrik's.
I won't object
Because
to it.
Pascal will be without the
But
buffs
of
at the
course,
moment.
Lord Captain. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
But we will have some buffs. Until the start of the Sakas next turn, yeah. Deflection and armor. Oh yeah, we need that. We definitely need that. Henrik's, I don't... Oh, there's another one. Okay, so, Henrik's, can you... No, you cannot. But you definitely going to be able to do something like that. Ooh, this guy is tough.
Get me a target.
Dearly for your actions.
That's not a lot of damage. We can send you
Go on,
here.
beast.
And yeah,
Your turn.
make those guys perplexed.
I'll return this favor
Are you
tenfold.
perplexed? You are perplexed, which is nice. And I can do those two, yeah? Yeah, let's enfeeble those two.
Going swiftly.
With regard. Oh, you're not going for Echo. What's that?
Dealing damage to bulk.
What was that effect that you've done on the no, not those. Children of Asuran. So I can advance the agility perception. Okay. Whenever one of the characters is a lot dodge, this character gain 2 bonus damage. Okay, we need to deal with those guys first, I guess. Okay, I guess yeah.
So it shall be. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Oh yeah. Let's shoot one. No, wait a minute. Can we do something like that? Yeah. No, we cannot. Unfortunately, but oh well.
Wolves reign!
Now we can actually do some
So
additional
shall it
damage. 64 and now punch. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you're running away. Okay. I need to deal with those guys.
Race of the dead.
74. What? You just one shot at Henrik's? Ow!
Hydraulics are failing.
Really? You're doing so much damage. Like that easy. Okay.
If I may,
Pascal, I need you to heal yourself up, please.
Integrity factor
First of all.
increased.
Then we need to try and do something about those at least.
Of the Omnissiah.
Can you patch yourself up?
Organics required it.
This is first time I'm doing something like that.
Heavy is the
And
trail faithful.
head to this cover, I guess. They will try to do some more damage to you, I guess. What's that? Firestorm, well, yeah. This is not an option. But this is an option.
You never stood a chance.
Molten Beam. Heal Pascal one more time. Yeah, go here and can we do this one? Please. Give
I'll make
Pascal
it happen.
some additional HP. This was a good call to get Biomancer, I guess. Okay, Cassia, my darling, what if I'm going to... No, it's not working, unfortunately. But I need to move you here. Do I? What can we do? Let's
Isn't
let's
this a
do
job for the
something like that.
Serbs?
I guess
am a
something like
navigator,
that.
not a servitor.
98. Okay,
Favor
that's fine. Yeah, as you say. And
If
this
you
one to
insist, Lord
Pascal.
Captain.
And something like that.
I do not fear a perilous path.
As you say. Okay, missed. Can we... Yeah, we can.
Setting target parameters for check familiar unit.
Okay, at least one is dead. Oh, I shouldn't move those guys away. Let's finish this one.
Darkness.
Some of these and
Abide in the host of blessed
maybe obstruction. No,
Omnissiah.
I will not yield to the likes
but at
of
least
you.
like that.
Temporary setback.
It's not working like that. But I can get rid of this guy. all these. No, I cannot, but I can get rid of this guy. Wait a minute. Let's
This is
give
good as
Cassia
done.
one more turn. She can do something like that.
If I may,
Heal my wounds.
So that we can get rid of
If
you.
not me.
I don't like you in my flank.
Another enemy down.
We can actually
On it.
give you, just to try and give you some more HP. Okay, Solomon. You definitely need to go. Somewhere there, I
You've got a
guess.
job to do, Glato. The order's clear.
And start. Oh, you just cannot. Not good.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
Okay. Wait, what? What? Where's Glato?
Let's test our skills, Glato.
Get rid of that. And that we will have less stuff around. Can you
One of us would be enough.
maybe try and get this guy? Oh yeah, almost. Okay, but you can bite now. Nice. Yeah, I'm absolutely not able to shoot from this position.
Glato,
Yeah,
we're
let's put
undertaking this
protect
task.
on me so that Glato will run to me. Okay. This
It
will
won't
give me
take
some
long.
movement points. So we actually can do something like
Mark
that.
the target.
Yeah, Salmon will be not in cover, but yeah, like something like that.
Accepted. The arbitrator judges.
Punch this guy, also good. And we can take
Moving
this
into
cover
position.
actually.
A pitiful attempt.
Yeah, that's fine. You can shoot later. I'm fine. You.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
See how the wolf succeeds.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
You will. Oh, yes, you will.
Die in disgrace.
Yeah, Ulfar feels like unfair character. Absolutely unfair character, but
Say bite of death.
I guess this is what Space Marines should be, yeah? Like that. Okay, Cassia. You can get rid of that. No, you cannot. But you can give Ulfa some
be careful
additional
not to
movements,
cross my gaze.
I hunger for battle.
Okay, now he's prompt. And we can finish him off. Nice.
I challenge you, Damget. So it shall be.
Now,
Me?
This one?
If you insist, Lord Captain.
This one? And this one.
Isn't this a job for themselves?
Noise. Later. There you go. That's good. I'll just go there and just shoot this bastard.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
95%. Fucking really.
Is
Okay.
there money to be made?
We need to do something about that.
Ready for dating.
Will we be able to heal this one? Heals fresh injury or old injury? Can we? But this is not an injury. This is grip. Yeah, we're
Your
crippled.
assistance is much appreciated.
Can we do we even have something to? Oh yeah, we have skin patch. This is trauma. Fresh injury, old injury. Old injury. Old injury. Old injury, but yeah. Let's try and remove this trauma. Yeah,
I
we can.
needed that.
Good. We can, we absolutely can. Yeah. You know what? Just keep it on you. In case of. Ooh, what's that? Garden long rifle. Yeah. Gargon.
Locomotives are fully operational.
This is all the Gargon. Ooh, he fell down. Yeah? I cannot even see him down there. Well, the Rangers are really freaking dangerous. Yeah, if you've played some Dawn of War or something like that, yeah, you know the Rangers can be really annoying and dangerous. The bodies of Eldar have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality. Their wounds indicate it was done by a power weapon of some kind. The soil under the bodies has turned to rusty brown from the gore. Ah, fine battle was fought here. I'd gladly loop the head off a couple of filthy Thanos right now too, Ulfa says. Yeah,
Always keep your eye on the
I'm
prize.
sure you would. What's that? A lush of grown has... Yeah, the trail is gone. Some more goods. Give me that. What's that? Ooh. Flash. Immediately doubles movement points and reduce the cost of their non-attack abilities by 2 AP until the end of their turn. After the effect ends, users suffer slow and stagger for 1 round.
I always
Constant
keep my
bronze.
options open.
Always constant bronze here. We can't enter this one? No, looks like we cannot. We've came from here, yeah. So let's move. Yeah, the way they've got rid of Henrix was terrifying. The Rogue Trader requires rest, and he soon finds a suitable spot for a camp, a meadow with few fruit trees. A creature with an elongated body and large blunt claws leisurely descends from one of the trees. It muzzles in red and as if stained with blood, but it turns out to be merely the juice of fruit from the nearby trees. The fruit has a peculiar taste reminiscent of grog's meat baked in stew and sour sauce. Ooh, nice. I
Let us
wouldn't
not
mind
dawdle.
to have
I
something
used to
like that.
dream of visiting a feudal world, a land straight out of the pages of heroic chronicles. But now I dream of forgetting that place. The sooner the better.
Yeah, it's all romantic until you face it, yeah? Yeah. You should be
There.
really into the stuff like that. Just to, you know.
Let us see what I found.
Keep your wits about you.
Almost stepped into it.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Is that yeah, that's Lemon Ross's, yeah. We have an option, yeah? We have an option, so I guess let's take the right path, yeah? For now, at least for now. The rich flora of the forest time staggers in the imagination. Among the trees covered by ivy and moss, the rock trader notices a spiraling pattern of small white lump of one of the tree's trunks. Someone has cut the bark, causing the milky sap to flow down the damaged part of the tree, harden from the heat and turns into an uneven rubbery cocoon. Yeah, just a rubber. Just a rubber.
Is there money to be
I'm
made?
still new to the art
Whoa.
of exploring.
I'll brush
What?
this off.
What the How?
Data from tech familiar units.
I won't forget this.
System shutdown is premature.
I'll make sure to return the favor
Bright
one day.
colors again.
Function as one.
But at least I have a lot of regular medkits. I literally flinched. You as well. How did I manage to...
A wound? I didn't notice.
Come on.
Knowledge is eternal.
Why can't
System
you...
shutdown
Come
is
on. Yeah,
premature.
it is.
No
And
medic I needed. Just
in
give me
time.
some melt.
just give me some mouth. You just want to get clean.
Initiating bioreformation protocol.
Ready to get back to
duty. Stitching me
Okay.
up. Thanks.
We're done. At least for now. Oh, how did we manage
Rise
to
to the
get
top
into that
or get
one?
left in the dust.
What's that? A lot of ground, the trail is gone, yeah, okay. Ooh, some goods. Rations.
Brothers, take heed.
Come on, don't fail me, please.
That was a problem for you.
But at least not for you, yeah? Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
I
If
always
that
have a
bolter
backup plan.
is in the cargo, then it's not a good one, yeah? Okay, let's move. Party effect applied. What party effect applied? Show me this party effect. Ooh. And oh, hello. You have Slith in your party. Multi-melta, that's Arch-Militant, I guess, and Slith. Don't shade your eggs yet, my lord. More game rears the heads, eager to lose them. The mountain of muscle next to the... Who is the mountain of muscles? You are? The mountain of muscles next to the laughing rock trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognize the hulking man as Wharton the Grey, Arch-Militant. Oh, he is. arch-militant to Caligula's Winterscale, who accompanied his master to your Meganexesia. Caligos, you repeat yourself, Xenos scum. Do you really believe that I will fall to your trick twice? Oh. Or Starborn graciously allowed this priest to speak. The one before you is not silence, Caligula barks, said the old man, his eyes blinded by blind and by blood and rage. I did not feel you to the forest beasts for the reason, and the only reason you may still be of use. If you I did not feed you to the forest beast. If you do not want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. So much for a reunion of old friends. I have no friends, only enemies and servants. Caligos bares his teeth ominously. The old man quickly starts whispering something into a strange seashell-like adornment he wears. Brown spark flash in Caligos' hair, and a cloud of steam suddenly bursts from your mouth. Some old twig, Caligos angrily shakes his head, trying to throw off the psychic spell. When your gaze meet again, recognition dawns in his face. Is that you, new blood? Fancy meeting you here. What is the void? What in the void are you doing on my world? Ah, but I don't want to unite against Shoda. He's definitely not going to like if I'm going to resolve conflict with Eldar with little violence possible. Do I care about that? I don't know. Your servant tearfully begged me to return you to your worship. I agreed. No, he definitely don't like anything but killing stuff around. Yeah, let's get this one. I'm here to resolve your conflict with Eldar with little violence as possible. Then you're someone late, Legrand. As you can see, the hunt has already begun, and this time it's not even my doing. The prey came to fill my hunting grounds by itself, so how could I resist? Caligula laughs without a shred of resistance. You know, your lordship von Valancius, why don't you join the Riverly? I'm not greedy, this wall has enough trophies for both of us. Assess Winterscale's condition. Unsurprisingly, at your first meeting, Caligula's Winterscale appeared before you in a more favorable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt, you still notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appeared neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forest of Quetzaltemmer, Winterscale has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a feral grin and drenched himself in blood of his enemies. I have a slight suspicion. Maybe he thirsts too much of blood. Inspect Caligula's retinue. The thin old man looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmering within. His body shivers from slightest gust of wind. Yet you can still sense a power contained in his elderly frame. He nods with a meek smile. Speak with gods. That's your name? Magos Gilenia Zeta. Panicked Benaric thrill escapes from under the text priesthood when one of her Mechandres goes limp. Sparking in multiple places at once, the servant of Omnissiah gently picks it up and wearily wields her combi tool until the manipulator starts moving again. Ooh. Trevor, Cassin, the tall navigator in wrecked clothes of silk and silver, proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini. Half of his face is ruined by a flesh scar left by acid. Legrand von Valassen, the navigator, nods politely. Through he tries to hide it, his voice is filled with pain and suffering. Sliss. The Sliss mercenary looks around viciously, frantically clutching in their weapon. Their bodies peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rotten and some almost healed. Their yellow pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but the Zenith quickly loses interest. Warden the Grey. Awareness that succeed. Warden the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligar's other servants, the Archmilitant doesn't look as exhausted, and neither does Caligar's. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if hunt has only just begun. I should like to ask a few questions about your presence on Quetzalcoatl. Really? And I should like the tenderous sea serpent steak and bottle of Calixian Amasak. What misery of the 10 months already I have been forced to subsist on grass, roots and insect larvae. Ugh. Caligus grows listlessly. Save your questions for later, Legrand. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find way to the old man's village and then I'll give you an audience. Speak with gods. The old man guiltily lowers his head. The forest home of this priest is his people and always been full of wisdom and life, but the fire rained called by the outsiders from the darkness on the great moon and one small moon ago angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home to the heart of the Quetzalcoatl and perform the shooting ritual alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and with the trails. Until he does, the Starborn will not be able to return to stars. You've already destroyed 4 Xenos ships. Is that not great victory itself? Cease this hunt and I shall make the Xenos leave your world forever. Retreat when the enemy's bones already crushed on the food? It's Wharton. Alien blood must flood the lands of Quetzalcoatl. Only then will the Xenos have paid for their insolence. Caligas went to scale precision that succeeded. Quiet, Wharton. This hunt truly has dragged on for quite some time. The ever twisting past, the paltry game, the dullness of it all is suffocating. The rage on Caligar's face changed to dejection. I really suspect some horn stuff. I may accept your proposal, Legrand, but only when I am certain of the destruction of the remaining enemies. Of course, that's assuming we find them in the accursed forest. Then the first order of business is to return the priest to the heart of the forest and calm its rage. Well, what are you waiting for, new blood? I wandered this forest for 30 nights and I didn't find a way to the Old Twigs village. We'll see if you bring us better luck. Move out. Okay. Oh, some stuff. Medic K95.
This explorer tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
The fruit gatherers' bodies have been savaged and gnawed on by local wildlife. They likely were prevented from leaving the area by moving forest. Okay. What's that? When the attacks a target within a ranged weapon once already, that attack inflicts bleeding 10. There also suffers 25 critical damage to all attacks made against it. Do I have the same one? Oh, not the same one. Bleeding 10. Okay, this one is much better. Okay, let's have a look around. What's that? It's a Swedish smell of the decomposing. This one is fruit and sweet tea. Absolutely, yeah, fine. Screw it.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Some goods here. Always happy to have some. Can we go down? No, apparently not. Okay, so looks like only one exit here, yeah? Yeah, only this one. Okay, let's move. The forest is alive with the constant rustling of thick leaves and the creaking of wood. It is as if the trees themselves are walking around like lumbering lumen people, but surely it is just a trick of the eye. Plants cannot walk, can they? It comes from the enforced bodies that have not yet been torn apart by local life. Oh, there is an enforcer body. Okay, take use. Only 85. Really? Ooh, what's that? While the wearer's weapons has base rate of fire or strike count equal to from 2 to 4, that parameter is increased by +1. If it's ranged weapon, its recoil is doubled. I don't like double recoil. While the wearer weapon has 5 or more base rate of fire or strike count, hit chance of the wearer's burst attack is increased by 15%. If it is ranged weapon, the recoil is negotiate. Whoa. Wait a minute. While the wearer's weapon has 5 or more base fire rate, hit chance of the burst attack is increased by 15%. If it's a ranged weapon, its recoil is negated. Like no, absolutely no recoil. Am I reading this properly? If we have more than 5 fire rate, we will have no recoil? What? 3, 8. Wait a minute, you cannot use this one. Yeah, that is a start. It's 4. What if like that? And oh, you will not be able, yeah? Yeah, you will not be able. Oh my goodness, Argenta. That could be yours. Heavy bolter with anti-recoil. Yeah, look. Okay. I don't know. I do like Ulfa. We can swap Henriks. You know, the
Let us not dawdle.
freaking buffs are really damn good. Oh, whoa. Teleportation. Nice. Come on. Come on. Everyone? Yeah, okay.
My house would be proud of me.
The body of House Winterscale Seneschal has been picked clean by wild beasts. Seneschal. By the marks on his spine and his split skull suggests that the man was sliced in two with a power weapon. Oh. That's a Seneschal of Winterscale. Calarios Winterscale setup kept I made the remains of ancient military encampment. Okay. That. Come on, continue moving. The marking on the container date back to 500 years. Inside the decayed remains of unusable equipment. Yeah, obviously. Large and gross.
Keep your wits about you.
Screw it, let's go. I'm so tempted to get. The Argenta back. I was wondering, bring the rock trader to a tall, sprawling tree. Something shiny stuck in the foliage. Coming closer, the Lord Captain recognized an absolute heavy void suit model that has been subsumed among the growing branches. A heavily damaged skull bears its teeth from behind the murky glass. At least their death was quick. Disarm, please.
There. Is there money to be made?
Ooh, the fuck? Time-worn Imperium breastplates and chainsaws gleam and meet in the in the mummified remains. Okay. Mummified remains. What's that? Neurostimulant. Arch militant cape. Each of the worst critical hit made by the ranged weapon increase the melee weapon critical damage by +2 to the. Oh.
Rise
Not
to the
too bad.
top, or get left in the dust.
A lot of
The
traps around.
Inquisition taught me
My
many
warp
things.
sight reveals something.
Yeah. Nah, go back. Shh. Don't touch.
Easily done.
Don't touch the mines. Someone repurposed the old containers to build a ceremonial tomb. The remains of Imperial soldier were placed inside along with after. Okay.
I
They were
always have a
trying.
backup
They were
plan.
trying best.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
Oh, we've opened this one. Okay, okay. Well, what's that? I can't see anything in there. The tooth mummy lies in some ceremonial pose, dressed in bizarre fur attire and with an aquila burnt into his forehead. I'm registering non-standard use of field structures. The ritual burial of these remains does not conform to Astra Militarum protocols. Hypothesis: the rite was performed by local inhabitants. Yeah, maybe. What's that? Stupor. Whenever a dead eye shot. Oh, look at the damage. Whoa. Okay. Whenever the deadeye shot from this weapon deals critical damage, the target becomes stunned. Whoa. And it's last sniper rifle. Whoa. Additional hit chance, dodge reduction. That's a good one. 60%
Operation
only.
successful.
Okay. Unknown captain's body has been preserved thanks to the properties of the local troposphere. Traces of inky secretion are visible on his skill, evidence of poison by the rare Drukhari toxin. Okay, fucking Drukhari everywhere. I can't see any fucking thing. There's someone lying in Okay,
I always keep my options open.
so yeah, really, I can see that Argenta will have some decent equipment, can have some decent equipment. I don't know, maybe we will change Henrik's, even though I do like this guy. But, well, Inquisition is Inquisition. Oh. Sacks break open in the heavy rain, penetrating even the dense canopy of the forest. Luckily, the elements run before long. As the sun emerges one more, the forest comes alive with the singing of the birds, accompanied with the quiet sounds of falling droplets. Okay. Okay, that's one way to turn it off. Just fucking blow it up. Yeah, why not? Huh? What? The vicinity of the carefully erected place of the worship is quite peaceful. Cassia, the people of Quetzalcoatl believe wholeheartedly in the God Emperor, albeit after their own fashion. However, the Adeptus Ministrorum would likely deem such worship too heretical. Yeah. Or this way, or no other way.
Is it wargled or a trap?
Goods. Kabbalite. Drukhari. Yeah. Ooh, hello. Give me that. Drukhari. Elite blast pistol. Cargo. Here or there. There. We'll go there. Even I would like to have a right passage, but let's go left one. Halfway through the day, Rogue Trader discovers a new wonder of Quetzalcoatl forest, a spacious stretch of land overgrown with reddish-brown grass covered in sickening yellow blisters. No other plants can be seen among the red blades of grass. The answer to this mystery may have something to do with pale spider-like insects crawling on the underside of the blades. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. We've been here already. That was the wrong turn. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Whenever a character performs melee attacks, they gain 10 weapon skill for each ally adjacent to the targets of this attack. Okay. But we have only one guy who is melee. Who is doing melee. And that's Ulfan.
Let us not dawdle.
I need to have less psychers actually. Ooh, there's another one. Passage. Let's go this way. The right passage. We've been here already. Fuck. Okay.
Ah, depressing spectacle. The only trial worth holding is one that ends in single combat, in a circle of shield bearers, with a fine verse ringing in the air.
You, Ulfa, you'll be on the right place if you will be with the Winter Scale. They as well like to like a good fight. Oh, hey! Where are you going? What's going on? We found it? I guess we found it. Yeah, looks like we found it. Leads ahead. A group of lean young people surrounds you, shooting anxious, glancing between you. Galagos, the priest, and the gray-headed elder who has stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decorations, save for the two-headed eagle branded in her wrinkled forehead. Our meeting occurred just as Speak with Gods foresaw. The woman's accent grates on your ears. Her word sounds like a fusion of High Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rebel. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler... Oh, Caligos. Enough of your bleating, old hack. I already told you your speech offends me so. It makes me want to cut your tongue. Not even Choda preacher would have the patience to listen of your blather on about your star, god, spirit, and other nonsense. Caligos waves the woman away and turns his filthy gaze on speaking. Flinty gaze. Filthy. I'm sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods, old man. I'm hunter, and without a quarry, it turns out quite the beast. Humbly covering his eyes, the priest nods slightly. Speak with Gods is ready to conduct the ritual, O Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me, so let the priest serve his gods, not in word but in deed. Wow. It is done. This good-for-nothing psyker has finally proved himself useful. Winterscale looks around the settlement with bored expression. I intended to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quetzaltema is that the fruit here is sweeter than Calaxian's honey and more tender than the meat of a young ox. You should get some rest as well, Legrand, and remember, it's better to go hunting when you are full of vigor but slightly hungry. The hunger adds accuracy, makes the kill more intoxicating, you know? Let me know when you are ready to depart, or if you decide to share a few stories, then come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears. Winterscale clicks against the tongue and nonchalantly salutes you in farewell. I really don't like Winterscale, like, absolutely don't like. What's that? What is that? A monograph by Carl Emanuel Serubion Daw on the culture of the Imperium's Far Worlds Chronicles. If you would like, guys, you can read, but I don't wanna read Chronicles here. Speak with Gods. Speak with Gods welcomes you, Starborn. How can Speak with Gods help you this time? Tell me about yourself. Speak with Gods is the name of this humble servant of the forests, rivers, and mountains. For when the two-headed eagle god speaks, the servants listen, and recounts the words to his tribe, and the tribe carries out his will. The servant of dreams, nightmares, and rivers can see things that others cannot see. What has transpired and what is yet to be. Your appearance in the heart of the forest and the consequences it bears of Quetzalcoatl. What consequences of my coming to the world did you see in the vision? The Sky Herald stands at the crossroad. I see all of his choices and see none of them, but this servant knows one thing clearly: the Starborn must go to the Deadlands and destroy the one who should have been long dead. The sunset rays will paint the heart of the forest crimson if the darkness leaves it, and the two stars will part, then meet again, crimson, crimson. The fading light can still be saved. The priest covers his face with hands and breathes slowly, finally coming to his sense. Forgives the servant, Sky Herald. The waking dreams are often the most painful. Tell me about your tribe. We are the children of the fairy mother and the pale father who looks after us by day and guards us by night, the faithful servant of two-headed eagle god who shields our lands from misfortune with his wings. We are the ungone forest-dwelling children of the earth and guardians of the temple of Quetzalcoatl, the first are born to have ever set foot on the virgin soil of this land. Tell me about Lidzahead. Lidzahead is a half-sister to the servant of smoke, fire, and ash. She was the first to emerge from the mother's womb and thus name the next ruler of the tribe. And this servant was a shield to fend off disaster from his ruler. Many years later, when the gift of the eagle god awakened inside the servant, Lidzahead named her brother the priest of her tribe. Your way of speaking is strange, just like your sister's. Forgive the servants of Quetzalcoatl for their speech, O Starborn. No matter how much the ancestors tried to pass the language of the gods onto their descendants, the tribe seldom used it. For the gods only descendant from their heavenly place, not more often than once in their life dwells. The linguo-cultural analysis of the target speech suggests that the expression 3 life dwells equals 150 standard Terran years, Pascal says. Okay. I have other questions. Did the ritual truly make the forest safe? The spirits from the darkness brought the fire rain down on Quetzalcoatl, killing many on the tribe who had cared the forest, young and ancients. This blasphemy enraged the guardian spirit, but as soon as the servant of the wind, rain, and sands soothes them with the ritual sacrifices and divine sorcery, their wrath gave way to mercy. Did you not foresee this in your vision? The dreams come and go, Sky Herald of the faraway stars. Sometimes the servant of the god can understand the mystical vision of the days of old or the future, but even speaks with gods cannot truly comprehend the divine design of two-headed eagle god. Sometimes I am blind even when I can see. Do you know that sorcery such as yours is punishable by death in the Imperium? The servant of the stars, clouds, and eclipse does not know this word. The priest's sorcery is a gift from the two-headed eagle god. How can his gift be contemned by mortals? The absurdity of this old man's words heeds nothing but snow-white reverence. He has no intention of offending the Emperor. There is only a golden glow in his heart akin to that of his most faithful followers. Yeah. You must not forget that Imperium is not about the God Emperor, but about the rulers and all this Adeptus Administratum, all the stuff. Even if the God Emperor have his own thoughts about everything, it's most likely twisted in the way the other rulers want. You're a good man, even if you are unsanctioned psycho. Blessed is a life that serves to head that Eagle God and his Sky Heralds. And tell me, how did you and Winterscale survive all this time? Starbound, who carries the seals of Quetzalcoatl's descendants, is strong in both body and will as befits a god. This servant, like the rest of the entourage, had grown weak on just the 7th night of our journey, but the Starbound continued to lead the fearlessly, pressing forward to seek out the spirits from the darkness. Even among the twisted past, they will learn the Sky Judgment. Wait, spirits from the darkness is Eldar, I believe. This servant of the grass, flowers and trees regrets only the imminent death of the Starbound's companion, the one you called Seneschal. He quarreled with the ironclad guardian, and his words enraged the Starbound, and thus he slashes the unfortunate man's body up with his axe and threw the remains to the wild animals of the quest. Okay. Do you mean to say that Winterscale killed his seneschal? This servant saw everything with his own eyes. It is not proper, perhaps, for mere speck of dirt under the heels of the Sky Herald of the two-headed Eagle God to muse upon the deed. However, the servant did sense with his entire being that rage that possesses Starborn at that moment, and the ironclad guardian revealed in his God's wrath. His God's wrath. You know, actually, I will be really happy if Winterscale will be the, how do I say that, adept, maybe, yeah?
Rise to the
maybe
top,
we can say
or
like
get
that.
left in the dust.
Adept of Horn. That will give me a good fucking excuse to finish him off. Okay, let's... Yeah, there is a lot of stuff in there. Let's move around. Let's see what we can grab. Yeah, like that. Let's try and take away everything from these poor people. As Rogue Trader doing all the time. Yeah, later. Goodbye. I can see that. Thank you. There's a lot of food actually. A lot
Keep
of
your
stuff.
wits about you.
I like it. What else can we find here? Oh, that's it. The edge. Here. Well,
I always have a backup plan.
the trail is gone. Okay. Cannot go there. This is all we have here, yeah? Yeah, looks like it. So this is Caligos and this is Leatherhead. Where is Leatherhead? Yeah, here she is. You heard the elder whisper from the sword of prayer, and as you approach shelter, you heard under your wing from the spirit from the darkness. O eagle god, dispel the darkness and show us the way on our Erdus pass. Ardus pass? And bless your starborn seasons. So, who are you? The name is the ruler of this ruler is lead ahead, or starborn. And all of us, the elder looks at the settlements, are the children of the fair mother and the pale father, who look after us who look at us by day and guard us by night. The faithful servant of the two-headed eagle god who shielded our lands from misfortune with his wings. We are the ungone forest-dwelling children of the earth and the guardians of the temple of Quetzalcoatl. This first starborn to have ever set foot on the virgin soil of this land. The eagle god, you say. It is his brand that you burned on your forehead. Oh yes, the elder nods respectfully. Many seasons have changed since the ruler received the eagle god's blessing and became the leader of this tribe. Only those close to the gods are allowed to bear their brands, and this ruler is one of them. I have questions. This ruler have lived many Quetzalcoatl seasons for this moment. Please ask away, Starborn. I thought that Quetzalcoatl was the name of this place, but you speak of it as if it's the figure from the past. The legend of this place claims that long time ago, the first among the Starborn descendants upon this world, together with this ruler ancestors, created the ancient cities and temples, and brought the blessings of the eagle god onto these forests and lands. The fast flowing time has erased the Starborn's name from the minds of the people. Only his title remains Quetzalcoatl, the first of the chosen, the Sky Herald, the Eagle God, and the father of the tribes. The flow of the time is truly merciless to the merged memory of peasants. Cassia lets out a very sight of the slightly rolls her eyes. According to the works of the archivist Zachary Faints III, Sebastian Winterscale was the first to discover this world of the Imperium subjects, and half a century after, an ark descended to the planet surface of Quetzalcoatl. It is what it is. Tell me about Speak with Gods. Speak with Gods is a priest of the tribe and its ruler half-brother. He listens to the forest and calls the earth words of the punishing lashes of the skies and speaks to the eagle god on behalf of your tribe. Before disappearing in the wandering forest, he told this ruler to prepare for your arrival. What else did Speak with God predict? Quetzalcoatl is enraged by the invasion of the spirits from the darkness and have called a rain of fire and metal upon this world. He demanded blood, and blood shall stain the soil, no matter the path chosen by the gods who have come to right the wrong. Speak with gods, also call Caligos and me Starborn wine, and that's absolutely understandable. How does it survive? Yeah, how does your tribe survive the forest? Speak with gods, heart hears and whispers of the leaves and can communicate with the tree spirits. Speak with gods performs soothing rituals when Quetzalcoatl need them, just like today, and that all his this ruler and her people tread on safe paths. Yeah, okay. In stern brusque manner, Alpha asks with interest, offering a game, protective amulets on the trails. After receiving an affirmative answer, he gives a firm and satisfied nod. Okay, enough of those questions. And Caligos. A nice walk that wasn't, Legrand. You may have helped us navigate the living forest clutches, but don't let it go to your head. I would have managed by myself sooner or later. Sooner or later. Yeah. Any questions? Do you have something? Let's discuss all the reports. Stop calling me new blood. You have this. Yeah, okay, let's start talking to all through all this stuff. Yeah, let us discuss the Eldari problem. You okay about them that much in your blood? Go ahead and try to convince me that the wild Xenoscum deserve mercy of Calagas Winterscale, but remember you get only one chance to try. Oh, we can do persuasion so that, you know, if you were to agree, you would have a rogue trader and the head of power. 55%. That's not a lot. It's interesting, the winter scale I've heard of had never thrown his protectorate to Chorda so easy. Succeeded, yes! Manipulations. Winter scale flinches as if from a blow and doubt darkness his gaze. Testing the boundaries, are we, Legrand? I like your boldness, but you shouldn't stick your head so far into the beast's throat. I shall consider your words, and that is all I shall promise. Stop calling me new blood. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Wait around a couple of decades, new blood, and let others get used to you. It is not often that we have fresh new rogue trader in our circles. I have I heard you have decided to oppose both Lord and Inquisitor and the Chorda dynasty. Avoid Kraken may eat them both for all I care. Acting as if their war on heresy in the Expanse is just starting. Ha! I've been living it for decades, and I don't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I certainly don't need Incendia's goodwill. Tell me about what's at the I don't think he will say something interesting here. But maybe he did said, but don't care. How do you survive this forest? All that the forests of Quetzalcoatl are not like the jungles of the Katachan New Blood. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity, or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of stay xenos or our rare predators. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious leaves for lunch, and fermented fruit in the place of wine for suppers. One could not reach better hunting grounds, Calagas laughs. Yeah, okay. So you've been at... maybe you are Katachan, actually. That could be. I have noticed that your people look utterly woebegone, while you do not have a single scratch on you. That means that my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I have been stout constitution since the day I was born. At first, Galagos shrugs his shoulders indefinitely, but after looking closer at his companion, he raises his brows in surprise. It seems that the rogue trader just realized the validity of your words. I saw the corpse of your seneschal at the forest camp. The old man was weakling, and this is why he's dead. That's what happens when you can no longer fulfill your duty to your master. Awareness does succeed. Calagas carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden frown on his forehead betrays his regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to their name when you can. It's time to go, Sikinel Diary. This about time indeed, Legrand. It may take a while to find that trail, but Warden here has a knee eye, and his sense of smell can rival any old dog. We will do just fine, especially with the forest being on our side now. Let's go and try not to fall behind. Okay. I guess we are really close to the time when we shall decide if we want to be an allies with this guy or not. Demolition 45. That's an awful chance, actually. Do we have something in there?
I always keep my options open.
No, we cannot go inside. Okay. But we are going to wait until next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.